Hello, Nikita. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good. So we are here at I think this is our third session. And before we started, I wanted to know if it was okay if we just dropped in like we do and kind of have a little
Yeah,
grounding meditation. Is that okay?
that'd be lovely.
Good. Okay. All right. Well, let's start with a little grounding and centering. If you would want to close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, and then hold your breath at the top just briefly, and then exhale all the air out. Just exhale, exhale completely. And inhale all the air, expand your lungs, chest, and abdomen with all the air that you possibly can, and then hold it at the top and exhale completely. And with each exhale, relax more and more. Just feel yourself getting more and more relaxed, more and more connected to yourself, grounded, engaged. And just breathe deeply this way a few more times with the holding at the top and deep inhale and full and complete exhale, relaxing and connecting. And as you breathe deeply, I just invite you to reflect on your progress to this point. You're new in the program, but you've had some time now to experience the microdosing, and you've been journaling, and we've been talking on Signal, and now we're going to have some time to really connect in and just connect with each other and take this time to redirect and focus, solidify what you've been doing and the progress you're making, and make any adjustments to help you on your way. We'll just take this moment to feel into the gratitude of this these plant medicines and how beautiful they are, what a beautiful ally and support they are to our work, our journey in this life. Yeah, so supportive of where we're going and what we're doing. All right, let's take one more deep breath in, hold at the top, and exhale fully and completely, arriving here in this moment. And open your eyes and connect. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so you've had some interesting experiences over the last couple of weeks. So I will just
Yeah.
turn it over to you to talk.
Yeah. It's been great. I've been it's been so helpful with my anxieties and my stress. I've been taking it in the morning as you suggested. I haven't been doing anything with food. So in the mornings I've just been taking it as is, and it's been just fine. Liking it. Um so I've also been doing my journaling as well, and it's been super helpful doing it every day, doing it while I do my dosing as well. And a few things, while all this has been super, super positive, great experience, some tweaks, some interesting little things wanted to absolutely discuss with you for sure. So one thing that I have been noticing is that it's been working and working and working, and then now we're like kind of like not slumping, but like I don't know if like the word is plateauing. I don't know if the word is I'm not sure what the word is, but I know that you with your guidance, I know you can help me figure that out. But it's not like how it was at either the beginning, or I don't know if my body's just been used to it, but I think I could either it's just not as it's not doing as much, or it's not as strong, or I'm not sure what the proper terms are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I think I can handle a little bit more. I would like to handle a little bit more, I guess. um uh it's not as strong, or it's not as potent, whatever the word is.
Yeah. It,
um
can I ask,
sure, sure.
in our signal chat, you you indicated that you felt that it
You felt
was
it.
not like you were like when you first started the first couple of days, you felt something and you noticed,
Mhm.
like, you noticed a perceptual thing. You felt you could still
Yeah.
do everything, but you felt a little different. But now you're not
Yeah.
really feeling anything anymore, so your body probably has calibrated to it. Um,
Right. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. So I'm not sure like what the next step would be, if there's something that either I can do, like do I need to add something? Do I need to um I what the next best step
Mhm.
is? I'd love to know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we anticipated this, so you're in exactly the perfect place. We started
Love it.
low and slow, and so
Hmm.
everything has been going just exactly right because
Yeah.
you you didn't have any negative effects coming on the first time, and the first week has just been adjusting. The second week, regulating, and then the second week we came up to, let's see, you started on 0.1 gram, and then
Hmm.
the second week we went up to 0.12.
Right.
So I'm thinking now go to 0.15 because that's
Hmm.
still considered low, but it's just going up by small, slow increments, and
Yeah.
then see how your body regulates to that. And if you continue to have where you're noticing it but not um, being intoxicated by it, which I suspect at that small a jump you would, you would not. So how does that sound?
Yeah, that's great. I think that'll work perfectly. When we were first starting, um, my body took to it really well, wasn't having any issues, so I don't see why this also wouldn't work. So I'm totally down. I think this is perfect. So I'll go ahead and start doing that as well. So I'm very excited. I think this is perfect. So I'll just recalibrate and fix up what I need to do and move forward with that as well. So yeah, thank you. And then I'll let you know in the signal chat
Yeah,
um, how that's going and how that's working out. So
yeah, please
I'll
do.
let you know.
Yeah, we can always adjust between sessions if you want.
Sure.
We can.
Yeah.
It's, I try not to adjust doses between sessions because we want to give enough time in between,
Sure.
especially if we're going up. If we go up and it's too much, obviously you'll want to go down right away. But if we're
Yeah.
going up, we want to give it enough space between between upping it one time to the next. So, yeah, you'll want to
Yeah.
have a couple. The other thing you can think of doing is the Fadiman protocol allows for 2 rest days. And I think that's a
Hmm.
good protocol for beginners. But at some
Yeah.
point, um, you could also consider doing every other day.
Okay.
Also, with this protocol, you will uh, end your microdosing journey at 6 weeks, and then you will take
Okay.
at least a week, if not a 2 week break. So
Okay.
that break is extremely important because you need to give your body a rest and a chance to recalibrate and then before you come back to it. So the break is really important. But there are some other things you can adjust, and there are some other ways we can, look at making adjustments. But for now, I think just going up into the next dosage amount probably makes the most sense. And especially since you're
Okay.
handling it well and you are
Yeah.
also having some good experiences, which I want to hear
Hmm.
more about. So that also tells me that, um, that the medicine is having its intended effect in terms of your consciousness and what's
Hmm.
happening for you there. One thing I wanted to mention, I do want to talk about that, but I don't know that we talked very much about the um, um, oh man, I forgot the word for it. The ritual around dosing. So I don't know if you've given any thought to that, but sometimes too, I think adding some ritual around taking the medicine. So
Hmm.
whether it's doing a meditation at the time that you're bringing it in, that can
Sure.
really help too, because you're really being very intentional about it. You're not just taking like a drug. It's really, you're having developing a relationship with this plant medicine. So that may be something to consider.
Right.
And that's actually in the expanded protocols for this week to look at expanding your practice into maybe a little more of the ritual around how you do your taking your dose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I should be more focused on the ritual aspect as well at the beginning. So that's a little bit more homework on my end
Mhm.
for sure. Um, yeah, I think you're right. Absolutely. And I will definitely do that more intentionally with more motivation and more thought for sure moving forward. Absolutely. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah. So tell me a little more about some of the things you've been noticing, because you just mentioned a few things in the signal chat, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So I wanted to let you know that while I'm journaling, I have noticed every time that more and more as I'm writing these things down, um, anytime that I'm having any kind of issue or challenge or anything that I am noticing it, I am aware of it, I am starting to have more self awareness. And it's something that I know in my past that is something that I've struggled with. I've struggled with self-awareness, or I've struggled with challenges or issues or problems, and like people have like had to come to me with it. But now that like I'm doing the program, I'm taking these I say meds, but I don't mean it that way. But I'm taking these, and I've noticed that I have way more self-awareness to stuff like eating stuff that's not good for me, or when I can have stuff that is good for me and pursuing that in a healthier way. So stuff like that. And I think yeah, I and like going to bed earlier and actually going to sleep, not getting in bed and getting on TikTok for 2 hours. No, going to bed. So like stuff like that, being healthier for the sake of me. So small stuff like that. And I imagine as we go further and further and further down, and through this journey, more stuff will come about that will be more critical, more self-healing. And, my circles will get healthier and will be better. And maybe other people will notice it too, who knows. So yeah, this just stuff that I've noticed, like from going from unaware and, my circle, my I am the earth and everything, or sorry, I am the sun and everything revolves around me, to, like maybe not. It's like there are other things and stuff that revolves. So it's been very helpful. And I'm like, I gotta tell her, like, over over Zoom. I don't want to just like do a signal, like text or whatever. So I'm like, I gotta let her know.
So it
So yeah, it's been
sounds
very
like,
helpful.
yeah, so it sounds like there's a two-prong effect here, that you have the microdosing, the sacred medicine
Mhm.
is opening the door, but then your journaling is like
Yeah.
bringing it into your consciousness. Is that how, does
Yeah.
that feel right?
Yeah. Like I'm taking in the medicine, and it's like it's opening doors. It's like helping me see things to like how things kind of are, or it's helping me like get out of my head, like how things, how reality really is. It gets me out of here,
Mm,
which is what is helpful.
mm,
And then journaling like helps me put what is here like down, and it's like a circle. It just helps me see things and recalibrates my life, or at least the day. It helps me it helps me see the day.
mhm,
And when you put those days together, it's like, oh, like this is how it really is. So yeah, absolutely what you're describing is absolutely on point for how I'm seeing things. You're absolutely correct.
mhm.
Absolutely.
And have you tried any of the, like, the breathing techniques, the box breathing, where you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4? Have you
I
tried
love it.
any of that, and how have those exercises been working for you?
I love that. I love either laying or sitting and taking a moment. And I do it in the morning, and then I do it at night as well. So it like helps me like get ready for the day, and then it helps me like leave the day. So it opens and closes my day every day. Um it helps me kind of realign. It helps me kind of it like how we do for the beginning of these meetings. It helps me like recenter and refocus and find myself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I love it. I Very relaxing, very helpful. um Yeah. Thank you for those.
Mhm.
It's been very helpful.
Good. And you find them helpful with your anxiety too, because
Yeah.
that was one of your big intentions was
Hmm.
working on anxiety. So where you have the microdosing as that aspect, and then you have the practices kind of working side by side
Hmm.
together,
Yeah.
helping with the anxiety.
It definitely helps, like when I'm having an off day, or like the day is very stressful and work is too much, or something is just too big, or I'm just in my head, to like take a moment, close my eyes, and doing those box breathing exercises, they just, like, okay, take a moment,
Mm-hmm.
recenter, find myself.
Mm-hmm.
The world's not ending.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take a moment. And it brings the world back. It
Mm-hmm.
brings me back. And then I'm like good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very helpful for those moments. Like I said, close, like beginning and closing out the day, and then for anxiety, for stress, um, and I like to help other people with that too. If they're having a moment, I'm like, let's take four. Like, let's help. So you're like very inspiring for for me and for others. So I appreciate you so
Good.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I know you work
Yeah.
with people a lot, so
Yes.
you have the opportunity to pass on all of these good strategies that can just help anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good. Is there anything else in your life or anything else going on that you would like to share about or that's
Um I think that is all the things. Those the journal realization was the biggest one, and definitely wanted to talk to you about the micro dosing, and how we could what your best options were for that. Those were the two things that I definitely wanted to talk to you about today. So I think that's all the things that I wanted to talk to you about. So unless there's something that you wanted to let me know, or anything else, I think that's it for the day,
okay,
for this time.
we just recap then that you were talking about the journaling is helping you to identify some patterns that you were experiencing, and
Mhm.
by writing it out, you were noticing some ways of being that you could then, after writing it out and noticing it, you could then work with it to help shape it to your
Yeah.
benefit, to be more healthy, to be more aligned with who you are, what you want out of life.
Yes.
The microdosing is helping you open the door, and then the writing is helping you bring it into your consciousness. Okay, and
Yeah.
the microdosing's being very helpful, but you may be sort of plateauing or at the current dose. So we decided to go up to 0.15 grams, and you're going to start that on your next dose day, which is tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you are going to focus a little bit more on adding ritual into your dosing, and following the practices with the box breathing and some of the other breathing exercises, the somatic practices in the program to help
Mhm.
support you on the challenging times, which sounds like right now anyway, you're in a space of those are fewer and far between, but knowing how life is, there'll be some coming down the road, so it's good to have those
Yeah.
tools in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
that's the sort of the summary of today. If you are okay, then I will leave us with a blessing. Is that okay? If
Perfect.
I read
Yeah,
the
it's
little
perfect.
blessing. Okay. So, just a little blessing for you. And I'd like to say that may what you've explored here today move through you gently and in its own time, not forced or rushed, not measured against anyone else's journey but your own. May the medicine you work with be met with the intention and respect, and may it continue to reveal what is ready to be seen, slowly, safely, at exactly the pace your wisdom requires. May you find your way to the quiet place beneath the noise, where your own knowing lives, patient and unhurried, waiting for you to remember it was always there. May your body be a home you return to again and again, with your kindness each time. May the practices you carry from this work become as natural as breathing, available to you in ordinary moments, in hard moments, in the moments when you forget, and the moments when you remember again. And may you walk back into your life today knowing that something in you has shifted, even if you can't name it, even if you can't see it. Trust what is moving. And that is enough for today. So I am very happy to be working with you. I am very, dare I say, proud of you. It's not really mine to be proud of, but I'm just, I'm delighted with your work. But I'm also here for you for, the challenging times too, because, today's been a really positive session and things are really going well. But, you know, if things are not going so well, which could happen, I'm here for that too. So let's see what
Mm.
happens as we go forward.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
I appreciate you too. And I'll see you in Signal, and
Yep.
I'm always there in Signal, and we will meet back again next week.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.